Welcome everybody. Good afternoon. I hope that you can hear me from remote. Can you tell me whether you can hear me from remote?
Yes.
Okay. I have problems in hearing you. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to tune the loudspeaker here, but okay. I hope you can hear me well. Okay. So welcome to this part of mathematical methods. We'll go on with my part, which is graph theory, up to the end of October, and then the part of mathematical analysis will start with another teacher. Okay. Please go to my homepage, which is this, okay, where you will come find everything which is needed for attending the course, going to the exams and so on. In particular, here you have office hours and exam terms, and you have here two examples of midterm tests and the solutions. Here there are the codes. Don't write them now, but go to the page, okay? And it is also important that you go to the program because it is a very detailed program, okay? As you can see. Everything which I'll teach is here. Everything which I will assume that I can ask for in the exam is here, okay? We'll also have some extra things to some talks that we can give on the margin of the course. Very important, you have that the official textbook is freely downloadable. You are not committing murder. You are not, it's not a crime to download it. Don't print it, okay? It's not necessary to print it. You can use it from your screen. If you want, there is another freely downloadable textbook, but which is much more for mathematicians. This is an old test book, this one here, the Volume 30, old edition. They did a new edition, that's why they put it freely downloadable, the old edition. But very many generations of mathematicians, of physicists, of engineers have learned on this old edition of Volume 30. Okay, and it is a very good, although old book. If you want a newer one, you can go to this, which is more technical anyway. Okay. You can see, oh, sorry, I have to modify a bit this part. You can find instructions for the exam here, okay, where you find the exam terms, okay, and yes, oh, I'm going to record everything, okay, I am recording now, and okay, I will have to get used to this new type of recording, but I'll manage, okay. The last academic year was recorded in a bad way in the sense that just what I was projecting and saying was recorded, but I had no blackboard and no camera like that, and so sometimes I just took pictures of the blackboard. But still, it can be of some use to have something about the lectures of last year. Okay. All right. There are some interesting demos, so like the Wolfram. Wolfram is the producer of Mathematica, which is a very big, good program for doing quite a lot of mathematics, but you do not need to buy it. For using the demos which are there, you just have to download a completely free reader. Okay, so these demos have been written by thousands of users. They are very good for any type of mathematics and physics and even more. And there are some which are for graph theory, which will be useful for you, okay? But you can find there quite a lot of interesting things in other areas of mathematics, okay? So far for all this, okay? And so we can go. I'll use this program for writing, and I'll manage, okay? But first, let's see the book, okay? Here in my files, I have put some checks for saying what I do and what I do not do. But you have exactly the same list in the program that I showed you before. Okay, so if you want, you can check. But all right, the same thing which is here with a check is in the list I showed. Okay, so what should I say? Okay, there are the structure of the exam. That's important always, of course. Everything is written in my page. Anyway, I'll tell you. Towards the end of the course, that is the last week of the course, last one of October, of my module, there will be this midterm test on which you find two templates, two examples online, okay, and with different graphs, of course, but you will find exactly the same questions, okay? And so you will know very well what the midterm test will be. But that does not give you actually a score apart from admitting you to the oral part, okay? And the oral part will be like this. I'll give you two titles, okay, two subjects, and you have to choose one of the two. What are these two subjects? They will be either the title of a long chapter, like graphs and subgraphs, or paragraphs, which are long chapters, or the sum of two small, short chapters. That might be Euler truths and chemical cycles plus matchings. These are two short chapters of the book, and so they will make just one title. Okay? And you have to choose one of the two titles and write down whatever you remember about those chapters. Okay? But it's not a written exam. Then we'll talk about that, about your choice, okay? So writing is just for you for this type of gathering ideas, remembering, correcting, and so on, okay? If you want to show me, that's okay, and I'll be glad to look at what you've written, but think that it's also possible, surely, to attend the exam from remote, and so it will be difficult to let me read something from the web, okay? And we'll do it on Teams and or in present, all right? Okay. So I think that's all. Please attend the course. Please do it. Generally, I have that people think, many people think, okay, I already know what the questions will be of the midterm test, so I don't need to attend the course. There is the book that I have edited. Please don't do this mistake. Unfortunately, I think this is not a difficult course, but unfortunately, I have had an incredible lot of failures at the exam. An incredible lot of failures. Why? Because many people did not attend the course. Okay? Don't do this mistake. You have the possibility to attend from remote, do it. But please do attend the course. One thing more. The course will be on graph theory, okay? But remember the name of the course, which is mathematical methods. And so the main goal of my course is to give you some ideas of a particular part of mathematics to which you have not been exposed so much. That is discrete mathematics, even finite mathematics, okay? Through graph theory, which will be useful as a tool for you as engineers. But the main idea is to expose you to some new mathematical methods, some new mathematical way of thinking, okay? And this will be my goal, my primary goal. Okay, so I think that we now can start with graph and subgraphs. And okay, you can find here a general description of what a graph is. I'll do something of the kind, okay? The book is generally organized like this. They give you definitions, but without the classical way of saying definition one. The definitions are embedded in the text. Propositions, meaning lemmas, propositions, theorems, corollaries, are expressed with their numbers. Okay, and there are quite a lot of proofs, but generally I'll give some proofs, just the most important, the ones I think to be the
Excuse
most
me,
important.
Professor.
Professor,
Sorry?
can you hear us? Good evening, sir. Unfortunately, your voice is not so clear. Are you able to use a headset or something?
Am I able to?
Your voice is not that clear for us. Is it possible for you to use a headset?
That's something which I have to understand. Wait a minute.
We can
Maybe
hardly
it's
understand you because of the echo in the room.
Yeah, there is so much.
wait a moment.
Thank you, sir.
Can you hear me now? I think I've done something bad. Can you hear me better now?
I can hear you, yes.
We can hear you, but the professor, the sound is too much noisy. There is an loss of the.
Professor.
Sorry for the trouble.
Just a moment. I'll take the microphone closer to me, okay? And that should help you, but does not help me so much. Can you hear me better now?
Much more better. Thank you so much.
But I have difficulties in hearing you anyway. Okay. I hope we'll manage to have better settings for the next lecture. I'll make a break at the middle today and also tomorrow, just one break, even if we have 3 hours, but I'll stop 1/4 of an hour before, okay, so that you can take trains and everything. Okay. I was talking about the structure of the book. At the end of each chapter, you find applications. That is one of the reasons I chose this book, because some applications are always there. Okay, and there are quite a lot of applications of graphs. How can you think of graphs? Well, it's very easy to think of graphs in a graphical way, in the sense a graph is whatever can be represented by points connected by lines, okay? Either on something like this, okay? But, okay, generally often it is something which is actually geometrical in a sense, but it's a particular geometry because you scarcely have the need of an exact shape for a line, okay? It could be a line like this, but it could be a curved line, okay? The important
Professor?
thing...
We are not able to hear.
Sorry?
We are still not able to hear you.
Sorry?
I'm saying we are not able to hear you still.
I'm afraid
sorry, Professor. The issue is with the lot of echo and all the noise going through the microphone. Surrounding noise.
Can you hear me better now? Questo è il problema. Cacchio si diceva questo. Essere spento. Okay, I think I have to interrupt for getting rid of this problem, okay?